nobody over there, so that's odd. We're only here for a couple days. Interesting. It's alright too. Lights on. Our money light has come on. Why is my engine light on? I do not know. But I do know it's cold. It's fucking 34 degrees. It is March 26th. It is Memorial Day. Memorial Day is never meant it had as much meaning as it does today, this year. When I was 14, when I was 14, I was falling fast for a blue-eyed girl in my homeroom class. I was 14, I was working at a place called Allen's Northside as a fry cook. Actually, I started as a dishwasher and worked my way up to I didn't work my way up. It was Friday and one of the cooks didn't show up. So they took me for the dish pit, put me dunking fish on a Friday during Lent. If I would have known what that meant, to dunk fish on a Friday during Lent, I would have said no thanks. That led me into, I mean, this is not getting, well, I don't know. Led me into being a kitchen rat for, I started 14, got done probably about 10 years ago, 40, about 40 years of working in the kitchens. But so today we say thank you to my buddy Jeff, my brother Jeff. Thank you for your sacrifice over in Iraq, stirring the fires, doing his time over there, breathing the air. Lost his cancer with cancer last year, July. Colorectal cancer. Oh, I don't know what that was. I'll kick a beer can on the road. It was 3 or 4 years he battled cancer. It was looking at a 6'4", he's a big guy, 6'3", 6'4", 250, 260. Last time I saw him, he was bedridden. He was barely 100 pounds. Cancer is no fucking joke, people. Jesus. Knock you right in the ass and it'll knock you dead. Last night I went to go see Jeff and got a call. Didn't get a call, I got a instant message or whatever you call those things. That he's calling my name. It's an hour and a half. It was 7 o'clock at night and I had to work the next day. I was on the road in 5 minutes, 7 minutes. My wife was driving me. It was late, I was tired, I didn't want to get in an accident because I still worked at 3. So I went and saw Jeff from last time. It was very important to him that we did not say goodbye. We were brothers in arms. We had done a lot together in our 50 years that we've known each other. Locker partners in high school, locker 325, senior hall. It was 24, 8, 34, 25, 8, 34, I think was a combination. Yeah, you see that big strong guy. You see cancer taking him down to absolutely just a skeleton. By the end of it all, he had a colostomy bag, he had a pee bag. He could get up and walk, but he could only do it with apart. He just looked like a rail. It was not. A walking skeleton with skin falling off his bones. But he was over in the second Persian Gulf in the 90s. I enlisted right after high school. He waited a couple of years and hit the Army. I hit most of Asia, he hit most of Europe, and he went over to Desert Storm for the second time. Desert Storm 2, he went, I think he did 2 tours, as a matter of fact. I'm drinking coffee, by the way, that's why we're... So when he passed last July, the Army sent all of his paperwork and documents to his wife so she could start collecting on all the benefits that he had earned. And it was pretty fucking humbling, I gotta tell you, to go from being in the service almost at the same time to reading his accreditations, recommendations, his commendations, 4 bronze stars, and just all the letters from the Army. It's just overwhelming. And here I'm looking at this guy as a big fucking doof. That's what he was to me. He was just a big fucking goofball. But to so many other people, it was more. And on the surface, he was just a big goofball to me, but we spent some good years together. He was a good egg, folks. So in a while, he is my one remembrance for Memorial Day. Well, I mean, there's other people, but he's the bulk of my thinking today. What he is to me today, there's gotta be. I mean, my wife has what, her dad was in the Army back in World War II, so they're going to the gravesite today to honor him. Yeah, today's all about remembering, folks. Remember the people that gave their lives so we could drive on the road to go to work. And we can be free. We can do whatever we want today. You want to say you hate the government? Say you hate the government. Doesn't matter. Want to love who you love? Fine. Do it. You want to take that extra 20 bucks that's in your wallet and go buy some candy? You have that opportunity, folks. That's why we live in the greatest country around. I'm telling you. Been around, Lisa Sansfield, been around the world, I've seen a lot of this world. We live in the best country there is right now. We have the freedoms that a lot of people do not have. You want to be a tranny? You think that God made a mistake and made you a boy when you really should have been a girl? Some countries you learn how to fly for that. Over here, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to stick up for your rights. You're allowed to tell somebody you called me by the wrong name without being shot in the head for being different. You're allowed to go to Mass on Saturdays. You're allowed to go to church on Sundays. You're allowed to pray to whoever you want to pray to. It does not matter. And why the guy ahead of me has his brake lights on, I do not know. It's fucking 3:45 in the morning. Jesus. Folks, you need to honor those people that gave their lives living past, already gone, still here. They gave up themselves to make sure that we're allowed to keep doing what we're doing. Living the freedom of life. Living life as we see fit. However you see fit. You want to go to work at 3 in the morning on a holiday? Go to work at 3 in the morning on a holiday. You're allowed. You want to stay home and sleep with 2 dogs in your bed like what? You're allowed. Merry Christmas. Take it. It's yours. That is the beauty of living in America right now. We're free to do as we please, which is a beautiful world. I was reading a story about Seth Rogen down in going over to Singapore, and that he couldn't take his weed with him because it was illegal. He would got a death penalty for doing that, and this guy is not doing the speed limit because we're doing 60 in the 45. No. Oh, we're gonna catch up to this guy. This guy can't seem to do anything right. Let's just... And that was it, folks. It's as easy as that, passing somebody at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. But again, getting off my tangent, folks, it's Memorial Day. Go out, enjoy the flag, look at the flag, respect the flag, understand what that means, that it's not just a piece of fabric with a bunch of dyed colors blowing in the wind. That represents every single soul that has given their life so that we may do what we want to do in our beautiful, beautiful country of America. Who's in charge? No matter who you think, where you think this country's headed, left, right, up, down, sideways, backwards, we're allowed to think that way. We're allowed to do what we want, say what we want, have what we want. You want guns, you can have guns. You want to say, I hate the color purple, that's fine. I hate the color purple. You want to draw a picture of a cartoon character, you're allowed. We're allowed because people gave their lives, folks. Allowed because people were unselfish. And now I'm thinking about Marines who are absolutely nuts, crazy about being Marines. There's another car that can't aim their headlights right. That's a Jeep too. Jesus. Well, that's a Cherokee. It's not. Okay, it's a different kind of. It's not a Wrangler. So that's what today is, folks. Honoring those that are. Whoa! Look out, that guy. Honoring those that are giving their lives so we may live free. Alright, folks, I'm 2 steps away from work. We're going to get out of here after this guy dims his lights. You guys have a great day. Hope you're off today. Enjoy it.